Yesterday I talked about shop.com, and what I spoke with you about was specifically everything that you have on your site right now that you can promote. You now own a shop.com web portal that you can send all of your customers to, earn cash back, IBV, BV, hot deals. How many of you like Shop Buddy? Shop Buddy, come on, it's great. Now we get to work on the fun part. This is actually the fun piece for me, and then this afternoon I'll go into all the things that we're currently working on. It's really going to take shop.com to a new level. The presentation here is going to focus more on international. How many of you have ever had people, whether you're on a vacation or people who live in Taiwan or Hong Kong, and they know people in Singapore or Malaysia or different countries, and you prospect them, but you really can't do nothing with them, right? You can't do anything with them because you can't get products to them. You can't bring them in the business. Well, today I'm going to explain to you how that is all going to change. That's all going to change today, all right? First of all, what I spoke about yesterday as it relates to shop.com, I want you to know, for everyone who came here from all the other countries outside of the United States or North America, all of the shop functionality is also in the United Kingdom, it's in Australia, it's in Taiwan, it's in Mexico, and it's also in Hong Kong. You have the same search, all of the same products, and we have different products based upon the country, but you have all of the same functionality in all of those sites. So for instance, Mexico is mx.shop.com, or you can get in there by going to shop.com and clicking on the Mexico flag. Australia, we've converted to au.shop.com. As well, you'll see all the different websites that we have used Shop's intuitive search, their Lucene search, for all of our websites in all of the international countries. So here is another site in it. This is Hong Kong, for instance. This is the Mexico site right here, the shop.com Mexico site. And then here is the UK site, uk.shop.com. All of them are built very consistently with the shop format and functionality. And then here is Taiwan, right over here, tw.shop.com. But we've also gotten smarter with how we've built these sites. So you'll see Taiwan site doesn't look anything like the North American site, Alice. Looks totally different from that site. They like a different user experience, look and feel. If you see, it looks totally different from the one that you see in the United States, okay? But, so everyone has all this shoe at their disposal. Now we need to take it to the next level. I want to introduce to you today global.shop.com. This is going to blow your mind. Joanne, you're going to love this, okay? Global.shop.com is a site that we are currently in development on, will be done this year, and it's going to explode your business. Explode it. Let me show you how it works. All right, with all of the success of all the emerging markets, the company this year alone opened up 2 markets, the United Kingdom, and we opened up Mexico faster than any other market we ever have before. We opened up Mexico in 3 months. With the success of the growth of the emerging new markets we're opening in, we're taking a gigantic step to expand your business across the globe. This is what global.shop.com will do for you. If you know, how many of you know people in other countries? Wouldn't you agree right now, if you know someone in those countries, you can't get them any product, right? If I had $1, and if I counted every one of you guys and everyone around here, if you had $1 for how many people in your organization asked you, how can I get this product to Colombia? Or how can I get this product to Malaysia or Singapore or wherever? With global.shop.com, that goes away. You'll never hear that ever again. This is how it works. If you have customers in any country, we will ship on global.shop.com. So let's say you know someone in Malaysia, okay? They'll be able to go to global.shop.com. They'll be able to see every Market America branded product on global.shop.com, and we will ship to almost 200 countries across the world, all those MA branded products. It's fascinating. Okay? Now, how does that work? If I live in Malaysia, okay, or I live in Colombia or Chile, okay, Mary would tell me to go to global.shop.com. You know, buy Isotonics OPC3 or any one of our Market America branded products. When I go and check out, and we'll use that new checkout system I showed you yesterday that was really simple, all I have to do is enter Mary's email address, and anytime I order, and any customers that you have that go right to global.shop.com, they put in Mary's email, she gets all of the BV credit towards her home country business. And she can place that wherever she wants, in the left or weak leg, wherever she wants. So you can have any customer all over the world go to global.shop.com, put your email address in, and you can place the volume per customer whenever they buy. How does that sound? It's, look, almost every country in the world will be able to ship to. And you'll be able to offer them every MA branded product that we offer in North America. Global.shop.com will also be fully translated for all countries around the world. And we're going to make it a very simple website that people, James and Marion, can go and buy very easily. You want to take a look at it? All right, here we go. Globalshop.com. This is the front door or the front page of global.shop.com. It looks great, right? Again, it's a very simple website. Simple and easy. Market America products. That's it. Okay? Very simple website. People can search and find the products. They can use the navigation. Very simple, very easy. We're dumbing it down and, again, making it very basic. Global customers will also experience the quick and easy checkout that I showed you yesterday. We can get their order, they put the email address in, you get the BV in, you can place the BV per customer anywhere in your home country business. So it's going to help grow your home country business by getting international customers. So let me give you another example. With the new Global Shop site, we will ship MA and UK branded products. Let me explain that. We're breaking it out by basically like for instance, the Americas will be, you have North America and then you have your Spanish countries. They will all fall in line with MA branded products. People in the European Union or the European markets, we will ship them the UK branded products that are sold there. We can get it to them faster and the shipping is a lot easier and it's cheaper for the consumer. So what will happen is if I know someone in Spain, the customer will go to global.shop.com. They will see the products in Spanish. They go and check out. They enter the email, my email address of the referring distributor, and then I would get the BV and I could place it accordingly where I need it in my home country business. This is even better. Look at this. With globalshop.com, any countries that are located in the European Union, in the European countries, any orders that are over 30 pounds, shipping will be free. In all the other countries, any orders over $50 will be free. It's amazing. What do you think? Isn't this great? I mean, you can really grow your home country business by expanding internationally. Do you get it? All right. Other benefits. Here's another great benefit of globalshop.com. Let's say I live in Taiwan, all right, and we don't have every MA branded product in Taiwan or in the UK or whatever country it may be. We don't have every MA branded product in Australia. But you want to get some of those products. Very easy. You go on to global.shop.com as a distributor. You buy it for personal consumption. You also get a little referral fee for buying the product. And again, you will get the BV towards your home country business, and you can get those products that you can't get in your current home country. Does that make sense? Now, you and your international customers will also be able to invite friends to the global.shop.com site. So you can just invite friends and all. Just imagine if you go on vacation, right? And you meet people. Right now, you can't do anything with them. With global.shop.com, you just tell them to go to global.shop.com, buy the product, we'll ship it to them internationally, and you'll get the BV credit. And it's simple. It's very simple. And then here's another thing. I'm setting you up really nicely here. Do you like that, by the way? All right. Another benefit of globalshop.com is it will get you poised and ready to grow into new emerging markets. Now, what does that mean? Go back here. With the penetration of global.shop.com and the customer base that you build up, as well as the penetration and the demand to open up different countries. Right now, and Joe could come up and talk for an hour about all of the necessary things and our legal staff, of all the things that we have to go through to open up a country. We have sat down over the past year and figured out how can we cut the cord and get into an emerging market fast. One way is through global.shop.com, right? Automatically. The second way is through what we call our new emerging market program. So as products are ordered and shipped to other countries, an EMP can emerge. Here are the existing markets we're in now, based upon consumers buying on shop.com and the demand of those products. It can lead us into other markets that we don't have to fully open and can get into those markets faster. I'm going to show you how right now. Sound good? All right. You got global.shop.com, and now let's talk about the emerging market program. This will blow your mind. If you like global, this takes it even to another level. Okay, watch this. What is an EMP? Instead of going into each country one by one, it's a 6-month process. Product registration, getting products through, setting up all the development and the IT and the websites and everything. We're cutting all that back. Instead of opening up one by one, based on the volume and sales and excitement, like Singapore, Malaysia, we've talked about several times, the EMP gives us an easy way to open up a market based upon the product sales and growth. And with the EMP, we can actually be in a market without fully opening up in the market. And that will enable you to sign up distributors in an EMP market and let them earn commissions at the same time. I think I got your attention if I didn't have it before. Again, the EMP, Emerging Market Program, will enable you to sign up new distributors in countries where we're not fully open up in. Do you get it? All right. Here's how it works. Here's how it works. This is fabulous. This is like revolutionary. Watch this. Yardley meets somebody in Spain. We're not open in Spain. He might have taken a vacation in Spain, right? He meets somebody. Right now, if they wanted to get in the business, they can't. You're stuck. With the new, and by the way, these programs will be in place this year. This year, we are in current development of this and working on getting it done as fast as possible because it's going to skyrocket the growth of your business. Do you agree? Watch. You meet him in Spain, him or her in Spain. On unfranchise.com, where you log into your back office, there will be a new link. And it will say, not yet an unfranchised owner. They go in and they click on that link. Yardley would give them his 9-digit distributor ID number. It's unique, it's not his social. He clicks on that button, establish your unfranchise. He puts in Yardley's 9-digit number. And then he's going to see markets that he can actually sign up in different countries. Now, later on today, I'm going to blow your mind with the new sign-up process. It's going to make it so much easier to sign up people. But the initial countries that we're going to roll out this year with in the Emerging Market Program, because we'll use this same sign-up process for in your existing markets as well. But I'm gonna tease you with it now and then show it to you after lunch so you stay with me, okay? Now, these are the countries that will start this year with the emerging market program. That means you can sign up distributors in those countries and they can earn commissions, okay? Costa Rica will be one of them, South American, Colombia, Ecuador, Chile, Spain, the Philippines. Duh. Why not? We were already there. They're a natural find for the EMP, right? They can come back in the business again. You like that? All right. And then, I know you guys are going to love this, Malaysia and Singapore. Now, by the way, do you guys like this? Now, we can continuously, now here's the beautiful thing about the EMP. We can get into an EMP fast because what do? In this, for instance, the South American countries, we'll ship the Market America products in there. In the European countries, the products that are already in the UK are approved in the whole European Union. So we can open up countries. We're not going to just open up countries to open them up, right? Merriman James, it's going to be based upon demand and what we need to do. But we can go and open these countries up with the same sign-up process, and I'll show you that this afternoon, how they'll go in and sign up that way. So the benefits for the EMPs. EMPs will be able to earn MPCP commission checks. They'll be able to get paid. Once that market starts to grow and we see the sales increasing, what do? We go ahead and start registering in those countries, and then we fully open in those countries automatically. Do you see the two-step approach versus the longer one-step approach? Open in the market, get people to earn commissions, get products in there. Once we seed it and pre-launch it, then we can open it up fully. Do you like it? All right. EMPs, watch this. So, you bring in an EMP, they sign up in the business, you earn the BV, just depending on the market that it's in. If it's in South America, it goes to your home country North American business, and so forth, depending upon the country that it's in. You will also earn a referral bonus for each product sale. By the way, I failed to mention, on global.shop.com, not only will you get BV to your home country, you'll also get a small referral fee for each sale that's made as well on global.shop.com. It will enable us also to monitor sales and fully launch in growing countries even faster. Sound good? Does that get you excited? I mean, the company is going to skyrocket because of the global shop and the EMP. It's revolutionary. It's a way to get in even faster. But there's more. We're not only developing global shop, EMP, but the mastermind himself, who created the binomial expansion system, has even come up with a way that you can even earn more money by tapping in to these emerging markets and building in other international markets. He is going to talk to you today about a new revolutionary plan he's put together to put more money in your pockets.
This is the first time we've ever been on stage together in 20 years.
I know.
I'm
very excited to be. We talked about this the other day. I've never been on the same stage with him.
Well, it's a new company and you're my partner.
That's right. I love you. I
like this trio.
I love you.
Let's hear from the next generation.
That's right. This is the next generation.
No, well, I just wanted to say, how excited we are that, opening up internationally in the UK and Latin America, Mexico, and, Dwayne and I just came.
I don't have a clicker.
We love you. We love Mexico. But we just came back from the UK, and, just being there, and it's such a magical time with the Olympics and seeing the power of the people and feeling that energy and meeting Jada and her mother and the whole UK team which was amazing. And Mexico was a whole nother story, you know, visiting there with everything that was going on and meeting all the people. It was amazing. But the most important thing is that opening internationally, the most amazing thing to me and the most inspiring thing to me is that we're bringing the world together. And especially during a time where the economy is so poor, being able to bring these opportunities to you guys where you can change your lives and build your dreams and see them come true is the most important thing. So magic moments do happen.
That's right. Wow. That's fabulous. This opens a whole new era in Market America. But I'd like to just bring up and introduce to you the Wizard of Oz behind the scenes, who makes all of this happen in the international countries. It's quite a project. We have Joe Boyer, who's been with us since the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, just want you to know that it takes an awful lot to open up a new country, and Joe's the man that does it, so he can answer a lot of your questions. That gets it off of me.
Well, I got the privilege to be able to show this, but Joe's the guy who created this program. So, you know, I got the chance to really look to be the guy. Joe's the one who really put all this together because he saw all the different strain points and different things to get into markets. He said, he focused and said, I got to figure out a way to get into markets faster. So all the things that I talked about are because of what he's put together. So
Only be a minute.
I'll give it back to JR.
all right.
Thank you, Joe. Okay, so listen. It's been an incredible start. UK and Mexico is a celebration for us. It's happening all over again. Can we put these slides up? Can we put them up? There we go. Okay. The slide to the left, to the lower right, was when Maria and Roberto brought their leaders to meet us in Miami. And ever since then, it has absolutely gone crazy. Now, you know, for 5 years, I searched and searched for a Spanish JR, somebody who could go out and show the plan with passion. And God gave us a gift this year. That's why we went in there so quickly, because when Maria and Roberto showed up on the scene, we grabbed the opportunity because it was a blessing. And look what they've done. They built just the way we do, in the trenches, meetings everywhere, sharing with the people, okay? And of course, then the Spanish Dream Team came on board with Fernando, and they're all over South America and Spain. And together we are now having the new Spanish conquest around the world, you know? By the way, ¿dónde está mi gente mexicana? Hey, Mexico. ¿Dónde está Maria and Roberto? ¿Dónde está Maria and Roberto? ¿En baño? ¿Dónde está mi ente latino? Hey. ¿Dónde está el equipo sueño español? ¿Dónde está? Hey, ¿dónde está Fernando? I know I am. Okay, so congratulations. And then we went, we get UK up there? It's not up there, or I already did it?
It might have passed through.
Okay, I guess we passed through it. But then the UK has been a magical experience for us. I speak Spanish like a gringo, so it doesn't sound very good, but I can speak English and they understand me over there, even though it's, not perfect. And it's been incredible. But you know, the first thing that we are doing that with this new company, New Market America, is unifying markets. Now, when we started the company, when we started Market America, we never thought beyond America because the opportunity was so big. So all of our tooling and thinking was about building in America. Of course, we got 30% Asian and Chinese and Taiwanese, and they all had relatives over there, and they made us go over there, and what a great experience it's been. It's just incredible. They have conventions bigger than this, okay? But now the world is discovering us. The world is discovering us. I can't tell you that we planned this. We were basically forced to do it because the world sees this opportunity and is coming to us. And so we are now retooling, as Mark just showed you, to be able to do this internationally. And the first thing that we're doing, or have done, is unified continents. So all of America, Mexico, Canada, and South America are all one marketing plan, okay? And the same thing in Europe. Now, we're going to meet with the Chinese leaders and have a summit meeting and talk about the Asian market and how we want to do it. But that's basically our plan, to be able to unify over there too, so that Malaysia and, you know, Singapore and Taiwan and Hong Kong all kind of go together. You like that?
Yeah. We want to make it. We want to make it the best for you. So we want to meet with the leadership and figure out what's the best way to do that. I mean,
so take somebody like my ski instructor or ski pro and friend, Carlos and Mariana Salazar. We've known them for years. They got a great business growing out in Aspen. There's a lot of Mexicans in Aspen, a whole big community of them. Okay, her mother lives in Chile. Well, she can now, where is ¿Dónde está Mariana? Okay. There she is. She can now, actually the Spanish Dream Team sponsored her mother, but it's under her anyway. And she can now get people in Aspen to sponsor in Mexico, and all that volume will roll together to qualify her other leg, and she'll be earning checks every single week. Does everybody understand that? That's pretty incredible. So, Amber, ¿puede decir en español what I just said?
Puedo tratar. Bueno, él dice que estoy perfecto en español, pero tengo mis momentos. No estoy tan perfecto. Pero yo sé que él estaba buscando unas personas para manejar todo como él aquí, y estaba buscando mucho tiempo, pero ahora estamos tan felices y gracias a María y Roberto, y ahora tenemos eso, entonces podemos crecer y crecer y crecer, y yo sé que va a estar un año amazing. Y como él dice que Mariana tiene su equipo ahí, ahora con todos los otros países en Chile y en México puede tener su equipo enorme, y podemos trabajar todos juntos, y va a ser un año espectacular y enorme, y gracias a todos, y estoy feliz para estar un parte de todo esto. Gracias. And Taiwan, we cannot wait to see you in November. We will be there.
In November! Okay.
when he's got to show you, buckle your seatbelts. This is
De acuerdo.
Oh, forget it.
De acuerdo. You know?
No,
Gracias.
No comprende.
Beso.
Ellos tienen que aprender. Tenemos que tratar con todo eso primero. Tienen que aprender más.
Okay, Mark.
Thank you, buddy.
You want to stay up here?
No, you got
I like you up here on the stage with me.
But he's got to show you.
I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you.
Thank you, everybody.
Hey, thank you. I'm going to give you. You know how the movies work and they show you a trailer or a preview to get you excited? I'm going to show you a little trailer, a little preview of what we are about to do. As I said, we're unifying all of the continents. And you understand that, right? So it's all market, it is the Unified European Market, UEU, and it's the Unified Market, American Market, okay, which it would be UMA. And those will be one marketing plan, and all the BV will roll together, and it kind of bleeds over anyway, you know, across the borders when there's not an ocean in between us, okay? But then we have a way where we're going to unify for you individually to a weak leg in your home country what you build in the new market that you're going into, the other region. So you'll be able to earn a check in the region and tie it back to a weak leg. And so basically, here's how we grow, right? You first build your organization, and you start to build your 2 legs, and you might get another leg going by accident. And the strong leaders max out on their income center, don't they? On their BDC. They get to $3,600, $2,100 every week. So when they go to another country, it doesn't necessarily help them if you're unified. The weak legs, like the one on the right, the new people, to go to another country seems a little hard for them because they haven't completed what they have at home. It's easier to build at home and less expensive. Agree? Okay? So if you had a unified plan like some companies have, there's a problem. The binomial system we invented already does what they're trying to do. And it's kind of like in mathematics. When you put a negative and negative together, you get a what? A positive. It reverses it. So it doesn't really work well. Okay, so it doesn't work well for leaders who are earning checks, who are maxed out, who can afford to go. Okay? It doesn't work for them because the volume, when it flows up in a unified market, okay, is not going to benefit them. So because the leaders, you know, have completed their top centers, they're maxed out at $2,100 to $3,600 a month, and there's more expense in transcontinental travel. It's easier to build a leg or a new leg right at home. Would you agree with that? Okay, the leader doesn't go, their distributors don't go because they don't have anybody to show the plan for them or help them build. Okay, so there's no one to show the plan, so it just kind of sits. Now, it was different for this group over here of Taiwanese and Chinese because they all had connections, and we were able to cross-pollinate, okay? And this is why we have transparent overlay, the same genealogy with separate MPCPs and BV in each country, okay? But it requires a global center, $200, 2 people sponsored, and some people don't want to do that not knowing if they're going to get it off the ground. Do you agree with that? So it's sometimes difficult for the leaders to get their people to cross-pollinate. But if you do have people, okay, your same genealogy is there, you get your group to cross-pollinate, and you can earn a second check on all of the centers that you're already earning on because your group found new business and your same genealogy over in the other continent or region. Do you understand that? Okay, so this is why we did it that way, but it's not that easy for everybody, is it? It's not that easy for everybody. Do you agree with that? Yeah. Well, this is the greatest thing, it's an epiphany. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened since the binary plan was created. And this is what we're going to do. Now remember, I'm not going to teach this right now. I'm going to give you a quick trailer, okay? What we're allowing you to do in the new unification, continental unification program is you get to place in the other region what we call an IRC. It's like a reentry. And that's where you're going to start in the other country. So if you see the red BDCs, that's in Great Britain, say. It could be later on in Spain. And it's a Europe market. And the BV it counts to earn a check there, but it connects back to your weak leg in America. You understood that? Okay, so pretty powerful. Regions are connected through placement of an IRC that'll be in your back office and your unfranchised. So when we're building an organization, okay, it's one genealogy, but it's in two different regions. So you have a live organization in America, okay, and a transparent one in in Europe. So what we do is you determine what leg you want to strengthen or complete in the US, and you're going to be able to place it in the European genealogy. So let's take a look at it. An IRC placeholder that connects continents to expand internationally. So each one of you will be able to connect where you need. You don't need it connected everywhere. You only build one leg at a time, right? True? Yeah. So here's your IRC. You're placing it down at the bottom of your right leg. It's a weak leg in the US. So that's not a live center in in America. You see it on the left? That's not a live center. That's your placeholder for your live center over in Europe. You're now going to build the business in Europe with the help of your downline. They might get it started and you go over. Like B is actually a Brit. That's somebody from the UK, okay? Or it could be eventually somebody from Spain. And that would show up on your left side. So as you build in Europe on the right side with the red squares, the red BDCs, you're earning a check there. All that volume counts for a European check. But you're going to connect it back to one location, and you can never change it once it's done, so be careful. It's like a re-entry in a way. So as you build, okay, there may be business that comes down below you in the US, below what you started in Europe, and it has placeholders to connect the binary system so that the genealogy doesn't break, that no linkage breaks. So if people added people in America while you're building in Europe for a check, they would show up down below them in America, but they're just placeholders. They just passes right through. And you can see the blue lines. If people continue building in America, the volume flows right up. Okay, so let's see what we do. We place an IRC to connect what we're building in Europe back to your organization and business in the US. And when we do that, the volume rolls up and over and then back up to your US side. And at that point, it only accumulates as American volume. So you built in Europe, you placed IRC there, you connected it back, the volume rolls up, okay, in Europe, you earn a check, and then it connects back to the US, and it rolls up your weak leg. Everybody gets credit for it. Is that genius? Yeah. So there it is. That's the BV flow. So that BV would flow all the way up to your 001. Eventually it becomes overflow for you, but it's giving somebody else income. And so any other business that's built down below, okay, would also roll into that like it always does. Don't worry about understanding all this. There's going to be webinars. I'm going to give seminars. But this is a little pre-notice, because it takes about 3 months to lay the groundwork. So you want to start contacting people to cross-pollinate now for when it hits. So now, a distributor in your downline, to say, in your organization, a junior partner, decides to do it too because you're over there. So what happens when they place business after you in the other country? We already know that what we do is we put an IRC in the other country, other continent, other region. It connects back and it rolls up into America as American BV, American IBV, and it causes you to earn a check in America while you're earning a check where you're building in Europe. Do you understand that? Okay? Now, What happens when your organization follows you? Maybe you went first and they come second. Okay, well, this is how it works. You have an organization that's growing in Europe. You have your original organization in America. So, let me flip here, there. So the volume is now flowing up within a continent. All of your American businesses rolling up to earn checks. All of your European businesses rolling up to earn checks. Does everybody understand that? It's different banks, different money though. It's European money, you know, euros or pounds. In America, it's American dollars or Mexican pesos. Do you understand that? Okay, so now, 2 more steps. My group does the same thing. And I encourage them to because I'm over there. And they're going to be finishing the leg they were working on back in the home country. Now that is genius. So, if they are above me where I started my IRC, if they're above me in my transparent genealogy and placed there, you can also designate an IRC on an existing center. You put it on an existing center. And so what happens now is any BV within that triangle would roll up to what we call your Unification Global Center. It catches all of the volume in that country from people doing this, okay, that's not connecting back, that's rolling up. So you're going to earn up there again. Whoa. Okay, so you see the green lines going up. And now everybody that placed their IRC shoe in the other region is able to connect it back individually where their weak leg is or their incompleted center or their new center, so that the BV that they're earning just like on a reentry and they're getting a European check on now rolls back to the weak leg or the weak side or the incompleted center in their American business to earn a check there. And that's basically it. So, you know, at the end of the day, you got a raise, you know, a big raise.